Sheesh, yeah. Nigga, no, they get the memo. They get that what? Let them ride, they know the memo. Stack it up. Nigga, stop playing, you know the memo.
Alright, welcome back. So, we're here and playing Swtor with Drakoss Malick. And in this episode, we're going to take him into the Dark Temple, where he's going to look for another relic and has to humble himself, according to Lord Zash, to humble himself to the spirit to obtain said relic. I don't quite know how that's going to go, but it's good to be back into Swtor. So I hope you're having a good day. And we want to make sure that we show you as much of this episode as we can to give you the idea of what it's like to play the Sith Inquisitor. So as you can see, Kimval is next to us and staring at us with his own sense of malice. I think he's starting to like us. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But what I want to show you is that we have, since we leveled up, we actually have new combat proficiencies. So you can see that it's lit, it's sparkling here. Simply come into this menu. We've already decided which one we want to have. As you can see, we've already gained one, but we're going to take snaring slashes. So thrash, voltaic slash, and lacerate reduce the movement speed of the targets they damage by 30% for 5 seconds, which is really, really cool. So we're going to take that and add that to our skill set. Now, we took the time to clean out our inventory. And so let's head to the Dark Temple. How's your day been? I hope your day's been good. My day, my time since my last video. Busy, work. I must work. It's kind of funny about work and then play. You have to really separate the two things, but at the same time, they're combined, aren't they?
Destination?
Oh yes, my destination. Here.
Enjoy your stay.
The cool thing about combining work and your day is that you have to recognize the word fun when it's time for fun. And when it is time for fun, you have to leave work behind you, which is the main element of fun. Now, as you can see, the Dark Temple approach, all of this was built to be a tomb for the most powerful of Sith Lords. And back in the old days of this game, you used to have to fight your way through all of this instead of just flying through it. They sort of connected these two spots together, which gave you access to it. I kind of miss not fighting my way through, but here we are at Outpost Warden. So we're also going to take some of these side quests. Let's see what we have here. Here's a heroic. So we're to defeat Valen Korik. Let's try that. And let's listen to these two. You want to make sure you take these. They're interesting side quests. Here we go. So welcome back, oh shiny gamers. As we get started here, please don't forget to leave us a like, to subscribe, and enjoy.
I've sent 3 separate expeditions into the Dark Temple. Not one has returned. I can't say for sure what's going on, but people who go in there, they don't come back.
So don't forget, we're playing Drakoss Malick as darkly as possible. Now, I myself am not a dark person. I like to enjoy life and have fun, and generally live a peaceful life, specifically after my military career. However, I do enjoy this element of darkness within Swtor. Now later on, when we're done with this series, we're going to reverse this yin and yang to play a Jedi with as much light as possible, just to kind of show you the difference. But here we are. We're playing Drakoss Malick darkly, and he's a sinister fellow who never smiles. He wears the mask that does not smile.
And here I thought bravery was a requirement for the Imperial military.
Maybe if you think being scared of something that kills Sith is unreasonable. You can survive the Dark Temple. I beg you to do me, and more importantly, the Empire, a favor. The expeditions I sent in were looking for specific data. I can spare the manpower, they were slaves mostly, but the data is essential.
You don't have the authority to give me orders.
You're absolutely right. But please consider that you'll be doing a valuable service for the Empire, and you'll be extremely well rewarded. All I'm asking is for you to find the data the expedition collected. If all you find is bodies, bring back their data pads. This information is vital to future construction on Droman Kaas. Please help.
I like that. It's better to humble himself that way. Maybe.
If I can spare the time.
I'll mark the location the expedition last signaled from on your map. It's the best I can do.
Alright. Thank you, Captain Physic. Let's, before we take the other quests, let's go check our armor, make sure we're up to speed.
Please use all products
Good.
only as intended.
Good. Let's see, do we need any of these? No, but we'll take one just in case. We've got Fortitude Sims. Good, we're good.
Be well.
So now let's go look at this, let's go talk to Lord Alaric. Alaric, yeah.
At last, the Dark Council has answered my petitions and sent a fine young Sith to help secure the temple.
I'm just here to check the plumbing.
Of course, I've been ignored again. How stupid of me. If you're here, however, you must have the authority to enter the Dark Temple. You could still save this planet.
What are you babbling about, old man?
You're a brave one, aren't you? Or is it that you sense my weakness? But
Yes.
not everything grows weaker with age. The Dark Temple is ancient, built during a previous incarnation of our empire. 1,000 years ago, our own emperor buried his enemies here. These enemies remain powerful, even in death, which is why the temple was sealed. But now, something terrible has happened.
I don't like where this is leading.
With the Emperor's attention elsewhere, a group of ambitious but ignorant Sith thought to gain power by raiding the temple. They didn't find the relics they sought. Instead, they awoke an ancient Sith Lord, Lord Calic, and their expedition plunged into madness.
Interesting. So by taking the side quest, you actually find an element of your own story. So take the side quest.
If I go in, will I go mad too?
Not necessarily. Many of the troops sent in after were simply slaughtered. Because Lord Calic died by ambush, I believe he awakened unaware of his own death, and his expectations became reality for those around him. His power overwhelmed all inside the temple. And even now the workers plot wars against each other, believing themselves Sith Lords, and drawing terrible power from Calic himself.
Yawn.
You are lucky I have no other to turn to in this dark time. There are still more ancient Sith Lords whose spirits lay dormant in the temple. If the ancient Sith Lords are woken by the violence within, they could overrun Dromund Kaas.
Maybe that won't happen.
We're not going to be saved by optimism, young one. I have studied all of the burial chambers within. Each was made with the same ancient design, one we can exploit. If you fuse the 500-kilogram hinges on each tomb door, even a violent assault should not be able to wake the ancients.
I don't see why I should bother.
There is nobody else. Imagine the glory, being the one who prevented the Emperor's greatest enemies from rising. The team I sent in earlier was using a massive metal torch. Effective, but slow, I'm afraid. They did not make it far. The torch must be recovered, and the doors of the ancients sealed.
Alright. So we're going to follow Lord Alaric's suggestion. Let's check our mail. Lord Zash, tidying up. Consider yourself lucky. I didn't ask for your help in clearing out Darth Scotia's chambers. The amount of sheer clutter in here is staggering. It'll take me at least a week to sort everything out. I dare say there is one, this is one of the less glamorous aspects of seizing a rival's power base. There are plenty of treasures to be found here. However, given your pivotal role in pivotal role, I am the one who, killed him. Anyway, given your pivotal role in Scotia's demise, it's only fitting you receive some of the spoils. Enjoy. So she sends me a mere 418 credits for all of the work that we have done. Ugh. Alright. So once again, we can make our way through here. We used to have to fight all the way through, but now we can pretty much drive through. Let's see, I don't think we're going to be challenged too much. Maybe a little bit. Let's see if we can navigate our way through. Yeah, the field commander, he did make it. So this dark temple was the burial place for all of the Emperor's enemies. And you can understand why it's seething with their power. As you realize they're still living. Oh, we're going to take this. Nice. So they're still, this place is still seething with their power. And if you've played through it, let's sneak a little bit. It's kind of close. There it is. The Dark Temple. I've always wondered what's in these smaller temples over here. I always wondered. Now you can fight your way through if you wish. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You can gain a lot of levels by doing that really, really fast. But this is a playthrough, a let's play, and I just want to basically do the main storyline with a few side quests. So welcome to the Dark Temple. Let's make sure we're buffed up. So we see we still have an hour of experience boost and 21 minutes on our versatile stem. Oh, hello. Ah, side quest. We're to kill 35. Alright. Start with him. Let's go in, shall we? I've forgotten if it's a left day or a right day, so we're just gonna go this way. That's what I get for not playing in a while. I forget which is left day and which is right day. Oh, Kimball, nice. We're just gonna clean them out as we go. Thank you. I love how the static electricity just clings to it as though it's just too powerful to be absorbed completely. Nice graphics. Okay, so now we need to be on the other side, I think, yes. Let's say hello over here. Oh, possessed Sith adept. Hi. I think we need to be around this side. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. I think we need to find this drill first before we head in. Thank you, Kimball. Appreciate that, dude. And here it is. All right. So now we can go in and seal the chamber. Let's see which one we want to do first. This is actually the closest one. Yeah. So let's do that one. Let's do the side quest. He's just practicing? Ouch. There. I love these old ruins. The visuals are really, really immersive. Ouch. Oh, this is really cool. I have a bunch of them here. Wow, that trooper came down from the ceiling. Look at the power coming through Drakoss Malick. Up against the wall. All right. Over the edge. We knocked him over the edge. Oh, we have to be careful ourselves. And Kim Ball went to go get him. So Kim Ball must have gone to go get him. But that's okay, we're here anyway. First objective. Wow. Did you see the door as we came close to it? Shuddered with power. This is gonna go over the edge. No! Oh, wow. Let's heal up a bit. There we go. There's a side quest over here. Let's take this one. Lord Prt1.
Enter and hear me. You mustn't kneel. I would gain no satisfaction from it. So, you've finally found our hidden temple. It's long since time. The followers of the Dark Path battle my forces, and your cruelty is needed.
I wasn't about to kneel.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Fool. I am Farsal, Dark Lord of the Sith, and you stand within my domain. I oversaw this temple's construction, and I have ruled the jungle ever since. Now you will serve me.
So, I don't know a whole lot about Star Wars lore. I mean, I do my research before each episode, but Lord Prt1 built the Dark Temple. If you understand that part, I'll look that up later. But if you know that part, let me know in the comments section down below. I'm not going to obey. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a Dark Lord.
You look more like a workman than a Sith.
My robes and helm were won in battle against Lord Vacuous. My lightsaber burns with the light of a star, and you dare question me? Now do as I require, and the riches of the temple will be yours. The teachings of the Dark Path lured my apprentice and Yara away, but I will have her back. You will retrieve her from the temple depths.
I don't understand. What's the Dark Path?
How can you not know? The other Dark Lords founded the Path to lure away my students. I do not know how my rivals reached my apprentice, but I know where she went. The Dark Path hides near here. Kill the followers of the Dark Path. Fight your way to their altar, and Yara must confront you. Do this, or be punished by my power.
Huh. Somehow, I'm not afraid of his power. Yeah.
I don't believe you have any power.
Doubt no longer. Witness a demonstration of my strength.
I stand corrected.
Now you have seen the power of a Dark Lord of the Sith. Now we are finished.
You may be Sith, but something's very strange here.
The followers of the Dark Path are not far. Go, and I will await you.
Fine. Like I said, I stand corrected, but before I do his, I'm going to continue mine. Oh, that's where we entered from. Oh, cool. Let's say hi. Wow. Something is trying to get out. It's almost like it can feel our approaches. I'm really starting to dig Drakoss Malick. I really am. But let's run by these if we can and get down to the business of. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Kimball. Nicely done.
Hello, stranger. My internal chronometer tells me it has been exactly 963 years since this hologram was made. Have the Sith truly lived in fear of me for so long?
963 years. Wow. Time does fly when you're dead, doesn't it?
Who are you?
I am, or was, Kenneth a born Sith and follower of the Force. Like so many before me, I challenged the Emperor and was buried in this temple. Fortunately, I had just enough time to make this, an interactive image that would transmit my secrets to whomever was bold enough to find my tomb and unlock it.
Am I supposed to care?
You should. Your whole society has been misled. The way of the Sith lies in channeling the Force through the use of powerful emotions. Fear is the chief of these. The Sith feed on palpable dread.
He's a little bit behind the times. I mean, you know, the Sith code. But I'll listen to him. Now, wait a minute. There we go.
Is there a point in all of this?
As I discovered, no great knowledge comes without great patience. Fear gives temporary power, and passion is easily manipulated. Real strength in the Force comes when one is no longer afraid. And one can purge fear when one stops grasping after power, after things, after life itself, and allows the Force to guide him. There is only the Force.
I agree with that. Even in our real world, when you stop fearing things that are all in your head, then the world can open up for you. I agree with that. There.
You're weak and a fool.
My peers obviously did not think so. They considered my teachings dangerous. What I learned only lives on through this image and its device. Yet I am one with the Force, eternal and at peace. Take them. Take my teachings to the Sith. They will find power there, but a different kind. Not of darkness, but light.
You know, I'm kind of interested in what that would do, the storyline, how it would change it, but we are committed to playing him as dark as possible.
These heresies must be destroyed.
Then do so. Strike out against knowledge and see what comes of it. If you destroy these teachings, the light does not go out. Remember, fear is not the only way.
Okay, nice. So we still need a few more, so let's take these over here, and then we're going to sneak back. Nice. Maybe not sneak. We don't need to sneak anymore. But we are going to try to complete Lord Farasol's quest. Kimval's burning with that electricity. We don't need to fight them all. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, cool. I have no idea which quest I'm doing, so... this may be the main storyline. Yes! So we accidentally found the main storyline again. Oh, how cool is that? Listen to that. That's twice now.
Yes, I have been waiting for you. I felt your movements in the Force, and they stirred me from my nightmare. I am still too weak to leave, but I knew if I made myself enough of a nuisance, you would eventually come. The Sith throw flesh endlessly at what they cannot control. And here you are, blood of my blood. Here you are.
Wow. So by accident or by following the Force, I found the blood of my blood.
What are you talking about?
You don't know me. Has our family fallen so far that the son of my sons does not know the name of Calic, the name so long revered in the annals of the Sith?
You are my descendant. By how many generations, I do not know. But know this. Your strength in the Force has awakened me from my stupor.
What do you want?
When the weaklings of this planet trespassed my tomb, I rose, resuming my former life. This temple became my kingdom, and I was once more a lord of the Sith. But when you first grasped the hilt of your lightsaber, I knew my hour had come and gone. That your strength, not mine, would return our family to glory.
But we do know that Drakoss Malick began as a slave.
But I'm a former slave.
That is my shame. I was once one of the greatest lords of the Sith. If I'd been wiser, I could have secured my family's greatness. But I let down my guard and was betrayed by a man called Tulak Hord, whom I trusted as a friend.
Places amins wajhajs fools. Gawen dida seek from Tauhans.
Ha! Your master is dead, beast. You serve the child of Calig now. Flesh of my flesh, you should teach your servant to obey.
Yes. Yes.
Do not interrupt again, or there will be no feeding for you for a long time.
Taupain aipain, karahita bawarp.
Nice.
Good. You must not take obedience for granted. In restoring our bloodline to glory, you must not make the same mistake. Treachery is the Sith's endless game. You must win it.
Don't worry about me.
Beware your master. Beware your apprentice. Never be taken by surprise. Do these things, and you will be unstoppable. But you have not come to see me. You have come for the artifact I managed to wrest from Tulak Hord before he died. Take the artifact, but be careful. I know not what it does, only that betrayal follows it everywhere.
When betrayal shows up, I'll kill it.
If only all things were so simple. Keep your eyes open. I hunger for the day when our power will be restored. We will meet again.
Nice. Let's take this. See what happens. So it's basically a datacron. Oh.
Apprentice, do you have the artifact yet?
You wouldn't want to spoil the surprise now, would you?
Oh. You're teasing me, apprentice. Hurry back to Scotia's. I mean, my chambers. I have a surprise for you.
I'll see you in Scotia's chambers shortly.
Good. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. So by accident, we've actually completed the main storyline, but we're going to do the side quests as we go out before we go back to Lord Sash. So since we've already completed, can we go this way? Yeah. Ouch. I think we may need to, is there more? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I see. Oh. So let's see where this one takes us. We're just going to sneak by these guys instead of fighting our way through. I think I might also like and enjoy playing a warrior, a Sith warrior. I enjoy fighting our way.
You aren't of the Dark Path. She whispers to me, tells me to go back to Lord Farshall, that I belong to Farshall, but it's wrong. Something's wrong.
You must be Lord Farshall's apprentice. He sent me to find you.
Yes. No. I was someone else. Before I came to the temple, I was powerful. I was Sith. But she keeps saying I'm an apprentice. Just an apprentice. And I hate her. But my hate isn't making me strong enough.
Remember the Sith code. Focus on the words.
Yes. Through passion I gain strength. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.
She says she's Anyara. She says we serve Farshall. She says there's no city out there, just jungle. Tell me who's right. Am I the temple apprentice Anyara, or is she lying? Is the city outside real?
Lord Farshall wants Anyara, so that's who you are.
Anyara, I understand. Thank you. Thank you. I was confused. Strange. I ran from Lord Farshall, but my place isn't with the Dark Path. It's by his side.
I thought I was crazy.
I apologize. I was with Farshall, and I started thinking. I remembered a different life. I remembered coming inside the temple from... Enough. I will think about it no longer. I must return to my master. I'll leave you to your business. But know that Farshall will reward you for what you've done.
You're free to leave anytime.
Be wary of the Dark Path, and of any others you meet.
Alright. That was easy. Huh, they're cleaned. So by completing that quest, it cleaned out all the NPCs. Oh, that's weird. Let's go back to Farshall.
Ah, you have done well. Very well, in fact. Anyara returned to me, bearing news of what happened. You were wise to set her mind to rights and free her from the Dark Path.
I still have a lot of questions for you.
As you wish. But first, there is another matter. I promised you a reward for your assistance, and I have riches to spare. Take what I have and revel in it. Now, unless there is anything else, I must marshal my forces against the Dark Path.
Actually, I had questions for you, but, yeah.
I must take my leave of you.
Be wary of the temple's dangers, then. Beyond this room, I will not protect you.
Nice. Nice little quest. A lot of experience. So now, we can head back down, I think. And yes. Defeat Valen Carrick. Are we going in the right way? Yes, we are. Maybe not. Here we go. I think we need to go out. Yeah. This temple built to house the enemies of Tulak Horde. It's amazing. I would have liked to have seen, to play through this back in the day. I think it would have been very, very deep in here, instead of us, as we do now, just sort of walking through it. But being a Sith Inquisitor, how cool is this? Oh, so we're in the heroic zone. Yeah. Let's say hello.
What's up, John?
And he's down. Alright, so that's nicely done. We're going to sneak back out because we don't want to fight all of these guys. Let's see. Huh. All right. So, old shiny gamers, we're going to make our way back to Lord Zash. I'm probably going to do some of these smaller quests. So, if you want to see this particular section of the video, of the series, and then let me know, leave a like in the comment section down below, make a request, and I'll certainly show you these side quests here. So I might just simply end this video and continue another video, our next series, at this point. In fact, that's kind of a better idea. I think I'll do that. So have a good day, and we'll see you the next time.